Oh, hi. Of course, the bot is on request night from the very beginning. I would be happy to play that. Let me see if I can post that request for you all. That guy is good. Let me tell you. It's good to see you all. I got guests, and this backdrop that you're looking at, right? That must look very familiar for those of you that were gathering with me last year when I was out here. I kind of set up my desk in a new little spot so our friends and visitors could sit around our little fire pit. We are joined today by Gabriel and Claire and Diane and Kimo and Susan and Pierre. Lots of fun friends and family members visiting us out in the desert. And it's nice to be with you gatherers on this Tuesday. All right. First request, let's do it. Wakes up from his dream, he jumps out of bed and knows that he will conquer the world. He looks up at the sun, he smiles because his light shines just as bright. And all the people that go running through his mind join the chorus of his heart and lungs combined and shout, I've got to see through stormy eyes, 'cause I'm made from wind and I'm cut from skies. Stormy and free, dizzy and strong, I will sing a boy's song. Yeah. Haphazard motion of his dreary, dismal day brings the song out from within his memory. And he knows that like a direction directs the intuition of the undaunted mind. Singing softly to avoid a scene, stifles voices in his heart that wanna scream. I've got to see through stormy eyes, 'cause I'm made from wind and I'm cut from skies. Starving and free, dizzy and strong, I will sing a boy's song. Yeah. I've got to see through stormy eyes, 'cause I'm made from wind and now I'm cut from size. Starving and free, dizzy and strong, I will sing a boy's song. Yeah, yeah. He sings that I am the sun and moon, and I make the angels swoon. I am the wine within your cup, I give myself to fill you up. And if I die before I wake, bring my friends my soul today. When my bleeding heart runs through my six brass strings will ring out true. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right. Aw, thank y'all. Look at that! Real human beings clapping for a gathering. It's weird, right? My guitar is not very happy to be out in this cold weather. There was frost on the ground. I know. I'm not complaining. I'm just stating a fact. I know for many of you, a little frost ain't anything to get excited about. Thank you for the claps. Thank you for the love. And as always, it is request night. So the first request I see on a comments board is the one that I will play. I see Little Moon from Kim. Let me see. Boom, there it is. Cheers, gatherers. Must be driving in the wrong direction, 'cause each day gets farther from feeling like home. Must be striving without reflection, 'cause each day gets farther. Little moon, guide me on, counting my paces, dust on my laces, walking with ghosts, letting go what is gone, trying to cherish quietly the things I have today. Little moon, throw just a little glow to guide my way. I've made so many mistakes, but without each and every one of them, I'd not be in this place. I try to throw the would have beens and could have beens away, and practice my falling with grace. Feel the wind whisper on my face. Just surviving my imperfections. When days are farther, I'm feeling like home. Little moon, guide me on, counting my paces, dust on my laces, walking with ghosts, letting go what is gone. Trying to cherish quietly the things I have today. Little moon, throw just a little glow to guide my way. Little moon, guide me on, counting my paces, dust on my laces, walking with ghosts, letting go what is gone, trying to cherish quietly the things I have today. Little moon, throw just a little road to guide my way, guide my way, to guide my way. sound of gloved claps. Do you see that face back there? That is Claire. She may look very sweet and nice, but she is nasty when she plays checkers with you. She is nasty. She beat me once. What happened in the second game? Gabriel, did you beat her?
No.
Did she win the second game too?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Nasty people. There she is. She also got her first cut on a sharp, prickly tree called a cat's claw. You want to show them your cut?
I'm glad it wasn't one of those cactuses.
Yep, that's a Band-Aid on there right there. And I tried to show her my arm. I don't know if you all can see, but I have been pruning cactuses, and they've been getting the best of me.
I'm glad it wasn't one of those cactuses.
Do you want to say hi too, Gabriel?
Hi.
The gatherers are saying hi, Claire. Hi, Claire. Do you see? Hi, Claire. Mm-hmm. They'll say hi to you too, Gabriel, but
Okay.
it takes a little bit.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit of time. Somebody says that their daughter's name is Claire. Look at that. Crazy. You are not the only Claire in the world.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
My teacher's name is Claire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. All right. All right. I saw in the midst of all those hellos to my guests, I saw Keeping On. I will play that. Nice request. All right. Go sit. Go sit.
I will beat you again.
I bet you'll beat me again. Cheers. That's right, Barry. That is a kid I'm calling nasty on camera. That's true. She was very nasty to me on the checkerboard. Weren't you, Claire? All right, here we go. Now they're all saying hi to you, Gabriel. Wind blows gusting torrents past the vendors in the streets. The morning glistens softly off the heroes in the cheats. I can hear the raucous rhythm as my heart beats with the dawn. It's another day out rambling, yeah, but keeping on. The colors burn like phoenix on the canvas of the times. Beauty and repulsion, hand in hand, are flipping dimes. The stenographer keeps busy, but she skips the subtle songs. You gotta listen like the hunted, yeah, but keeping on. And I'm walking with a purpose, though I don't know where I go. I may hit the bullseye running, I may never even know. Yesterday may still just happen as tomorrow starts again. They'll smile like I'm familiar, like they know just where I've been. And I'm shaking hands with strangers, taste the colors on my tongue, like a sunrise on a mountain, like the brass band in my lungs. It exhausts me to euphoria, rings me like a gong, peaceful bliss, whirling everything, yeah, I'll be keeping on. Meanwhile, the righteous politicians in the end all have their price there, and I hold up with the preachers in the alleys playing dice, and it all comes down like clockwork, and the clock plays along. It may lull the eager supplicants, but I'll be keeping on. And our brothers and our sisters, they march out over foreign lands, in the mountains, in the oceans, in the jungles, in the sands, and our hearts are marching with them. We want them homeward bound, we'll insist, then we'll shout, then we'll tear this whole place down. And if that ain't patriotic, man, grab a book and have a read. Dissension based upon morality is how this country came to be. We will raise the rebel ruckus voices, howl until they're gone. The patriotic faithful, yeah, we'll be keeping on. Come on. promise I won't judge you by the way you comb your hair, or how you live, or who you answer to in times of desperate prayer. If you're afraid to chat with sinners, I'll just shake your palm. I still love you, sister, brother. Yeah, I'll be keeping on. Meanwhile, Jesus has a theme park, and our country is a brand owned by 50 men in China who have purchased all the land, and we're selling arms for money, cause that's what we do the best. Get 'em made by Lockheed Martin, where the in crowd will invest in our oil. It comes from lands that claim the West crooked blight. Sometimes I sit down, soak it in, gotta wonder if they're right. It's enough to make you dizzy, play the fool or play along. Well, my dunce cap is tall and mighty, yeah, I'm keeping on. Past the point of crying, my reserves are in the drain, but I'm scratching like a tomcat, and I'm tumbling like rain. Thinking about the answers when all I'll know before I'm gone is that I'm nothing without everyone. Yeah, I'll be keeping on. Meanwhile, the crime lords got their pardons, they're now out on the prowl. The sprawling whirlwind marketplace sells voodoo candy now, and our dandelion plagiarists, man, they pop up like disease in the investment. Hungry pirates are all doing as they please, and the yawning vestal virgins all have given up the dream, and the prosthetic prophet con men will soon be coming clean, and the road to peace is just about as dark as it is long. With my canteen and my walking stick, I'll be keeping on. Yeah, I will stand upon a mountain shouting, let the bastards come. Dirty and exhausted, chew defiance like it's gum. Cause us troubadours turn taps to a jubilation song. Shuffling past infinity, yeah, we'll keep it on. Yeah, it's music that I'm talking about. The rhythms that I breathe, the shady deals in Tin Pan Alley, to the rustling of the trees, the gunshots, the raindrops, our sorrow, our pride. It stuffs me like a suitcase, takes me for a ride, and our planet spits out hip-hop and our city hums in time. From the baby sleeping soundly to the restless feudal crimes. When I read the paper over bacon, when I'm shuffling through the throngs, I am humbled by its beauty. Yeah, I'll keep it on. The owl's looking over me, knows me like itself. All of my desires placed for later on a shelf. There's dirt beneath my fingernails, there's havoc in my yawn. I will love with crisp abandon, yeah, I will keep it on. I'll be keeping on, yeah. It's like a sunrise on the mountain. It's like a brass band in my lungs. The wind blows gusting torrents past the vendors in the streets. Whew. Did you know that I think a lot of the gatherers think you're going to win our next checkers game?
They said?
Yeah, huh? They said. Mary, I see you. We haven't tried that song in a while. Whew. All right, well, this is one in a series of songs that I shared for the very first time during our gathering series. And been calling it Heartbreakers. And we'll see if I remember all the words. And it also just occurred to me too, I don't know, can you hear all the words from sitting all over there?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Cause you're welcome to come closer if you want. You'll have to leave the comforts of the fire. Thank you very much. Thank you. Also got to remember how I tune this guitar. That's it. Okay. I'm thankful for this request. This is going to be a good challenge for me. And I really do love this song. It's funny because I'll share a song. Man, writing a lot of songs. I've talked about this before, but writing as many songs as I do, it's sometimes hard for me because I'll finish a song and I'll be really excited about it, but there are so many songs, sometimes I know that it's just going to take some years for that song to see the light of day. And it's awesome. It's awesome to have this outlet to be able to try new things with you all. And sometimes it's a tease because I'll play a new song for you and I'll get really excited about it. But then, it's going to still take a while for the band to learn the song, for us to record the song so it's in a format that you can listen to. Luckily, we have people like Setlist Scott keeping track of all the songs that are played on these gatherings, and you can always go back and listen. So at least there's that. 9 o'clock on West Broadway. You better come dressed to kill. In the back down at Johnny's, our cups we will fill. Yeah, I've been watching you, brother, as you stagger and drag through your day. Let's go back in time to our wild ways. We'll set eyes on each other, howl like wolves on the wind. Bartender, another frenzy begin. We will smoke and we'll smolder, set fire to all in our sights. Let them stare till they're blinded, for we are heartbreakers tonight. We are heartbreakers. The roads we have traveled, the lives we are making, gladly giving our spirits, but tonight we'll be taking. Let us scream for our suppers, let it spill down our chins, as we feast like the ravenous, as we dance like we're kings. Let us spin them like roses, their petals alight. Let them walk away grinning and breathless, for we are heartbreakers tonight. Yeah, we are heartbreakers. We will fight anyone who comes looking for trouble. We will say the worst things at the worst possible times. You have needed this, brother. Yeah. Raise your glass up to mine. Let them cringe at our excess. Let them laugh at our song as we stand on the tables, crying, bring us the dawn. Let the fates race to our beckon. This moment in time, let us live like we're legends, for we are heartbreakers tonight. Yeah. We are heartbreakers. We are heartbreakers tonight. Yeah. We are heartbreakers. Thank you. Nice request. I had fun playing it. I saw Chasen fly by the screen. I don't know who it was. But I would be happy to play that one. We're working on that one in the studio right now. Thank you for the claps. Thank you for the love. And thank you for all the good requests tonight. All right. I guess this is my surrender. I've tried to bend your ear, and I know that there are so many others out there that I would rather see when I am looking in the mirror. I know that I don't belong here. You've given me all the signs, and I'd be better off if I didn't chase after all the things that I do not have every single time. How did I think it was right when it is so wrong, wrong, wrong? How did it take me so long to see that you are gonna keep chasing after every pretty face you see? And I am done wasting my time wishing that the person you were chasing was me. I've thought about switching my scenery. I've attempted to make a change, and I keep coming back to dwell on the parts of me that probably will never be explained. These parts are so familiar. Love-hate is what I got, 'cause sometimes of everything that separates me from the pack is also something that I know is existing only in this spot. And I know you do everything right, but for me it's so wrong, wrong, wrong. How did it take me so long to see that you are gonna keep chasing after every pretty face you see? And I am done wasting my time wishing that the person you were chasing. Every time that I try to be like you, I wind up so easily broke heart. I'm finally through kids to watching me walk away. And you take your pretty perfect self out of my way, because you are gonna chase after every pretty face you see. And I am always wasting my time, wishing that the person you were chasing was me. Whew! That guitar got out of tune in a hurry on that one, didn't it? All right, I see a lot of Miss Hallelujahs going on right now. This looks like a coordinated effort amongst the gatherers. I am not sure. Usually when I see that there is a coordinated effort amongst the gatherers, it's usually for a good reason. Maybe someone needs this particular song because it means something to them and they're going through something important. Maybe that's a happy thing and maybe it's a sad thing. But isn't it amazing how sometimes in important moments of our lives a song can mean so much and do so much. I know that's always the case for me. It's always the case for me. I'm gonna make extra, if this is an important request, I'm gonna make extra special careful sure that my guitar is as in tune as it's gonna get out here in the cold. But you know, that's probably the coolest part about getting to be a musician. That sometimes the little songs that I write can mean so much to someone in some particular time. I think I know who this is for. Gatherer Susan. I'm sorry, man. I got to hang with your ma a couple times at concerts, and she was a spark plug. I don't think there was ever a time that I hung out with your ma that she didn't make me laugh at someone. So if this is for her, and if this is for you, that makes me happy. You can stay or you can run. Either way you got miles to go with. And I can hear you crying, but you know you don't have to worry about it now. I'm gonna stick it out. I'm gonna fight the fight, yeah. And you say you wonder why, but you already know. Dear Miss Hallelujah, would you take our fortunes, please? And we're both just trying to move you, but if you can, don't. Days like these, It's a city that never sleeps. I can feel it rattling its cage. Beauty sometimes hides in the strangest places. Dear Miss Hallelujah, won't you take our fortunes, please? And we're all just trying to move you. Would you be kind on days like these? Gotta step out on your own sometimes. Gotta make it feel like home sometimes. That's all you're gonna own. This life is gonna knock you up and down. You gotta bleed to make it right. Dear Miss Hallelujah, would you take our fortunes, please? Just trying to move you. Would you be kind on days like these? Could you be kind on days like these? Could you be kind on days like these? Thank you. Yeah. Pretty cool. Over the 500 something gatherings that we've shared together, we've got to share a lot of special moments. I have a lot of my best memories, I think, as a performer, as a musician, and just maybe as a person, wrapped up in these gatherings, and I feel pretty grateful to y'all for that. I love the way y'all take care of each other too. That's the best part of it. I saw Taking Off. Lillian wanted to hear Taking Off. Okay. Fine, Lillian. You got it. Whew. It is cold. It's not really. I can't complain. I'm sorry. I am cold though. I'm sorry. I'm having challenges with my digits playing the guitar. Not as bad as it's been. I mean, Diane and Chemo, you guys didn't know this, but, well, I think maybe I told you, but during COVID, I was out here every single night all winter long. Every single night at this time. So there were. Yeah. So there were nights when it was by the end of it, it was okay. We drank whiskey together, didn't we, gatherers? We did. It kept us warm. Dan and Chemo are from Minnesota. That's cool. You know why that's cool? Because we don't have a lot of this community in Minnesota, and now we got a couple good people there. We played a show in Minnesota, outside of Minneapolis, once at a little theater, and I can't remember the name of it. And I got to play in Minneapolis just by myself, opening up for Southside Johnny and the Asbury Jukes at I think it was a place called the Blue Note, which was a really cool club. as we more and more often get invited back to the Midwest, it makes me excited. I love all of our spots that we are starting to get to play in around Chicago and Illinois, up in Madison, and there is just all throughout Ohio and Michigan, and it's exciting to me because as you all know, for most of my life, there weren't a lot of people out there listening, let alone buying tickets to come out and see us. It's amazing to go so far away from home and have good people coming out and wanting to hear your songs. Yeah. Anyways. Daddy told you would rise above the run-down shadows of this town you love. The bussing table seems to pay their bills. Your mama's legacy, your test of will, and you're a rigged-up angel, your amazing grace. Time to gamble on the lives we chase. Take a last look out on, turn the key and we're gone. 'Cause if Monday there'll be hell to pay, we got miles to go. How we're driving slow, we are taking off today. Taking off. Always knew you'd be the girl for me. Went on about the places that you'd one day see. Months and years can flash like fireflies, till all you're left with is the passing time. You're a rigged up angel, your amazing grace. Time to gamble on the life we chase. Take a last look out on, turn the key and we're gone. 'Cause in Monday there'll be hell to pay, and we got miles to go, and we're driving slow. We are taking off today, taking off. And I've had notions about this skeleton town. One lucky stone could blow the old place down. And there you're standing with your eyes like mine. Dare it all to take us down this time. Take a last look out home, turn the key and we're gone. 'Cause it Monday there'll be hell to pay, and we got miles to go, and now we're driving slow. We are taking off today. We're taking off. Na, 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 hey. Na, 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 hey. Na, 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 hey. Hey, hey. Na, 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 hey. Na, 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 hey. Na, 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 hey. Taking off. got a little bit of crime, like a little total stranger. For a little bit of time, I can run like lightning, fly around this time. When the pressure comes tightening, it'll take me down. I'm half a hero, coming to my head. Half a hero, leaning round and red. I'm half a hero, somewhere in between what I am and what I wanna be. I got a destiny before me to a mediocre end, and I'm caught between acceptance and the dream that I defend. Secret to resistance, I have figured out it's a comforting existence that I'm filled with doubt. I'm half a hero, coming to my head. Half a hero, leaning round and red. I'm half a hero, somewhere in between what I am and what I wanna be. I could see the world from among others I stood. I could fall into the depths of my body, find the time to bury me, and I love my stir. And I'm half a hero, coming to my head. Half a hero, painted brown and red. I'm half a hero, somewhere in between what I am and what I wanna be. All right. Thank you. Cheers, brother. Feeling for you today. Well, it's that time. Last song. After that, I'm gonna pop a couple deviled eggs that Diane brought over when she came by. Pretty excited about that. I'm gonna warm up my hands by the fire. A couple announcements. I want to thank you all so much for streaming and sharing our new song, Live Loud. We keep getting more and more people hearing that tune, and they keep sharing it, and that makes that song and us more visible out there in the world, and I just appreciate it so much. For those of you that enjoy being a part of this community and want some more of it, if you want to get really intense into the songs, we have a couple trips right now. Our 3-day gathering trip in Vermont. It's at the end of March, and I'm going to screw up the dates if I try to get them right. I think it's the 25th through the 28th, but I could be off by at least 5 days on that. But that has a few spots left. Our autumn getaway sessions, 3 days in Ogunquit, music and adventures together. Those tickets have only been on sale for about a week or so, and we're getting, that trip is getting filled up too. Pretty awesome. we have a bunch of shows coming up in March and in April around New England. I would love to see y'all at. Here comes the nasty checker player. What are you doing? How come you don't have a jacket?
Because I'm not cold.
Are you crazy? What are you eating? That looks like chocolate to me. Man, okay, I'm gonna have a deviled egg and I'm gonna have some chocolate after we're done. I want to give a special thanks. By the way, I haven't done this in a little while, but I want to thank all of our member supporters. This will always be a free. Series. But for those of you who choose to help keep the engines going, I am so grateful. I'm always grateful. And I also want to say this. Perhaps some of those trips are something that you would want to go on, but they're a little bit expensive for you. Maybe times are tough. This is part of this community. We have people that have gifted tickets for gatherers and getaways that want to come out that maybe are having a hard time making ends meet, and maybe they need a little financial aid to make the trip work. So please don't feel bad. Do you know that I spent most of my adult life incredibly impoverished? And it is nothing to be ashamed of, and you're still an important part of who we are. And so you are welcome. You are welcome here every night. And you are welcome at any one of my shows anytime. Should we do this thing? Okay. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the wind at our backs. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. May it turn when you're ready to carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the heavens above. Some say it's a glimpse of God's great design. Some say it's the science of all things combined. May we look up and always feel wonder. Here is to us, and all that we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around in good company. Here's to the drink that we share. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to this time that we had. When these moments pass lightly and won't come again, may our lives all burn brightly right up to the end. May we live them with joyous abandon. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the end of the day. Let us drink to the work when the working is through. Let us drink one to me. Let us drink one to you. Let us drink one to those who aren't with us. Here is to us, and all that we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around in good company. Here's to the future. Here's to the past. Let us drink one, die slow. Let us drink one, die fast. Let us drink one as if this night is ours. Here's to the drink that we share. Thank you, gatherers. It's been nice to have you with me on this chilly afternoon here in the desert. Please stay safe. Keep on looking out for one another. And I'll see you soon.